What's going on, Spurs family? Welcome back to Spurs Talk with the Hondo, back with another video. You already know how I give it up. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and share it around town. Yes, share it around town. So this is the day after thoughts. This is the Spurs versus the Pacers. And let me tell you, the Pacers served us up entrees all night. All you can eat entrees. I'm still full.
Bon appetit.
I'm still full. I don't know about y'all, but I'm still full. I hope they in the gym because I know they full. Because I'm very full off the entrees.
Bon appetit.
It was just horrible to watch, horrible to watch, and I can accept losing. I can accept losing if we fighting hard, if we battling out there. We wasn't battling. I never seen so many wide open shots in the half in my life. They was getting anything they wanted with no resistance. No resistance. Everything on the offensive end, they wanted, they got it. And we got served up. We got served up all night. And that's a problem. And then looking at the body language of the players, we a young team, so I'm not going to be too hard because we are a young team. But we in desperate need of some gritty old veterans, because it's no coincidence that we lose by 40 in less than 10 games this year. And it's because when the other team gets hot, we have no veterans on this team. No gritty veterans that's going to say, hold up. We got to put our heads back in the game. We got to get our heads back in the game. They was hitting everything, but it wasn't even like it was contested. The second half was, we contested the shots better. They was already hot by that point. Once you're on fire, right? Once you in that rhythm, once you in that zone, you in that zone. And still, they was getting open shots in the second half, but we played a little bit better. But it wasn't good enough. We'll make a run, and they will explode again. So it was troubling to see, and the body language of the players was defeated. If you go back and watch the game, just look how defeated they look. They look defeated. Keldon Johnson tried to get us back. He was playing aggressive. But the majority of the team slumped shoulders slumped. They was defeated. And that's where a gritty old veteran is needed. You need gritty old veterans on your team. They don't even have to be on the floor. They don't have to be on the floor, but they have to be around, to get the players, back in focus. It kind of makes me think of Udonis Haslem. All those years for the Miami Heat, barely touching the floor, but you don't think he played an impact on that young team? You need guys like that. Who do we have that's like a Udonis Haslem on our squad? We need some old veterans on this team to help get these players back in focus. Keldon Johnson, 25 years old, and he's our leader of the team. He's a puppy himself. I mean, he's a veteran compared to the players we got. But even he needs a veteran. So it's like youngsters leading youngsters. And so I expect next year that we sign some veterans, because we need it. I mean, veterans that been through the fire. Veterans that been through the fire know what it takes. Know what it takes to win. That's the kind of veterans we need on this team. I still see a lot of mistakes. I don't like that. I really don't like Victor getting most of his shots from the outside. He should get at least 50% of his shots should be close to the basket. I understand that. I understand that you want to use all parts of his game, but the guy is 7'4". The guy is 7'4". Sometimes you gotta say enough is enough. Get your foot in the paint. You're gonna run down here. You're gonna go to the side of the ball. You're gonna stick one foot in the paint, and you're gonna tell them to give you the ball. Ain't like the guy don't got no post moves. He's shown that he can score down there. He's shown that he got moves. The moves that he put on I can't remember the defender's name, but he ended up getting a shot block. That's okay, but that move was nasty. It was good. So he can score down there. Get him more looks down there. What is he hoovering around the perimeter for? You're 7'4". Many people that's going to be guarding you is going to be 6'9". There's not a lot of giants in this league. It's not a lot of giants. And if you're going against a giant or somebody 7 foot big, like I could say if Jokic was guarding him, right? If Nikola Jokic was guarding him, then yeah, I can see you hanging out on the perimeter using that to your advantage. That's what he has to learn. And not even him, the coaching staff should be telling him this. Certain games, go outside. Other games, go inside. But at least have 50% of your shots in the paint or close to the basket. Why is all his shots difficult? Last second on the shot clock type of shots. Running away from the basket type of shots. Dribbling up the court and just pulling up type of shots. I think that's a bit of frustration on his part. I think a lot of times he don't get the ball, so occasionally he'll get the rebound, come up, and he ain't passing it, he's shooting it. But we need him closer to the basket. If I'm a point guard, like I said in my previous video, if I'm a point guard, I'm saying, Victor, get yourself down there in the block. I'm giving you the ball. Hey, yo, Collins, go over there. Setting everybody up. Look, make sure he get the ball. He's touching the ball this play. And they're going to have to move you off that block. But you getting on that block. And we getting the ball down there. And if they front you, hey, make sure, Collins, you go to that foul line and do a high-low. We not going to allow him to continue to hang around the perimeter when we got an easy way to score the basketball. If a person is 7'4", and the person is guarding him is 6'8", 6'9", that's no different than somebody that's 6'9" with somebody that's 6'3", 6'4" on them. So if y'all going to throw it down there on that situation, throw it down there on this situation, and make sure Victor get down there. We need 50% of his shots close to the basket, and I don't understand why the coaching staff is not enforcing that. Definitely Popovich. We heard the stories of him calling timeout and making sure Duncan get the ball on the block. I know necessarily that's old school. But just because it's old school doesn't mean it doesn't work in today's game. Definitely if you got somebody 7'4". Hey, Victor, you're shooting too many outside shots. Get down there on the block and make sure he get the ball. We running through him on the block. Y'all not making y'all shots. Y'all shooting too many contested shots. Let's simplify the game. Let's simplify the game. Let's put him down there and get our shots through him. Let's simplify it. Let's make it simple. Let's not complicate basketball. You know, it's, when you have players like that, you don't have to complicate basketball. And again, we do miss Devin Vassell. We do miss him. But I don't see him making that a big difference of that we to stop the Pacers from cooking last night. He would help, but I, if the game goes how it was going with Vassell there, I don't think it would have been any different. Maybe we won't lose by 40. Maybe we'd have lost by 25 or something like that. So what I take away from that game is we need toughness. Veteran toughness, not young toughness. Young toughness is just a whole bunch of energy. Young toughness is just a whole bunch of energy. We need veteran toughness. Where if a team gets hot like that, they know how to get the team back in focus. So next game, hopefully we come out with a better mindset. Hopefully we continue to grow through the season. Hopefully Vassell comes back soon. We need him. But most importantly, we got to play with some heart. We got to start playing with some heart. And get Victor the ball close to the basket. That's all, folks. Catch y'all after the next game. I got a lot of work to do. Peace and blessings.